So let's talk about Desert Mountain Park being a key public space in Queen Creek. How often do you come here and why?
Well, I don't go there as often as I used to because when my kids were in youth baseball, we were there probably 3 times a week. But still, on the course of my job, I go to the park because I work for the town of Queen Creek. So probably on a weekly basis still.
I go to Desert Mountain Park probably once or twice a month to go and play basketball at their public basketball courts.
Why is the Desert Mountain Park a key public space in our town?
It was the first major park that the town built.
They hold a lot of events there and just different sporting events for the younger kids and stuff like that. So it's a good large space.
What are the unique features of Desert Mountain Park?
Well, the unique feature of Desert Mountain Park is that it is connected to the Queen Creek Wash, which allows you to bike and walk and connect to different parts of the city without having to cross roads. There's underpasses and overpasses that you can use.
They got a large green area, a lot of public basketball courts, a few large baseball fields, some sand volleyball, and just playgrounds.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in Desert Mountain Park?
They have youth sports, football, baseball, soccer. They have fitness classes.
Holiday events for Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, fall events.
If you could change any two things about Desert Mountain Park, what would they be?
The parking, I think the parking's kind of terrible. I think there could have been a little bit better of a grand entrance into the Queen Creek Wash rather than just a small little path that leads into the wash with no markings or anything. They could have highlighted it a little bit better.
More parking because Queen Creek is growing pretty quick. So say lighting because they hold events at night and they could have larger events there if they had more lighting.
So let's talk about the Queen Creek Public Library as a key public space. For the first question, how often do you come to the library and why?
I work for the town of Queen Creek Public Library, and so I'm here 5 days a week.
Probably quarterly, usually for public meetings or for personal use and the spaces that you can rent out for public and personal use.
For the next question, why is the Queen Creek Public Library a key public space in our city?
Well, it's centrally located. It provides a variety of necessary services and information to our community.
It's one of the few truly public spaces that are free to the public, especially in growing cities. It's open for anyone with a library card, free of charge, to come and access materials and utilize the learning foundations that they have within the library.
What are the unique features of the Queen Creek Public Library?
Well, it's kid-friendly, which is appropriate for a growing community of young families such as ours.
They have a really nice children's center that's decorated really fun, and they do really great children's programs there. They have summer reading programs that are great. I also appreciate their attention to detail and the fact that during the pandemic they offered curbside services and went above and beyond to continue providing their services for the community.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
The library is a meeting space for small business groups, church gatherings, etc. Due to our central location, we're often also in the middle of town events such as the food truck festivals on Fridays, trunk or treat, and the Christmas holiday town parade.
Of the most notable are Food Truck Fridays, which I think they've done for the last couple of years.
And if you could change any two things about the Queen Creek Public Library, what would those be?
I would have to say providing a larger space for the library and additional lending materials since the community is growing so quickly.
I would say that given that our community is growing, we would likely need more public meeting spaces in the near future, and just a larger computer area for the same reasons. The community is growing, more people need access to it, and it's a fundamental part of a library to have access to technology.